I'm going to talk to you about setting up your workspace since you're working at home. Now, everybody has a different workspace right now because everybody's home is different. It is a good idea if you can find one space to use every day because that will make it feel more like you are in an official school setting. You'll know that it's time to start school. But figure out what works best for you in your own home. One thing that will make it more comfortable for you is if you can personalize your workspace. If you've got a place to do so, put a poster or some favorite pictures up. If not, maybe just having some kind of little item that makes you happy near you. And then keep it tidy and keep it well organized, and it's going to make it feel better to start school every day in a very nice, organized space. When you are showing your face on your camera, try to make sure that the lighting is good enough that we can actually see your face. This is the only way we're getting to know you right now, so you can see the difference between these two pictures. You don't need a fancy ring light. Just being by a natural light, the natural light of a window, or maybe having a nice lamp next to you can make all the difference. You also want to limit the distractions that are around you. And we know that there are other people in your home that are going to be moving around. Maybe there are other students doing their classes at the same time. So a set of headphones can block the outside noise and help you to focus on what's going on in just your class. If you are in a separate room, be sure and close the door. You may even want to put a sign on the door that says class in session so no one comes in to interrupt. If you've got an old trifold board that you used maybe on a past project, that or even a cut up cardboard box can help if you're in a shared space and you need to separate yourself from someone else who's working. Set it up and decorate it as maybe it'll make it feel more like your own space. You want to keep your materials close by too. Pay attention to what your teachers have told you need for class every day. Now, if you can't be in the same spot every time and keep your materials there, maybe put them in a box or put them in a bag that you have with you. So wherever you start the day out, you can have your materials close. Always make sure that your computer was charged the night before so that you're ready to start school and don't have to worry about where all the cords are and making sure you're by a plug-in. And be ready when class starts. Have everything by you and you're going to feel more organized to start class. Now you're going to have a lot of different schedules this year, and so using your CMS planner is going to be very important. Be sure to write down your assignments in your planner. You have a full monthly calendar in there that you could put important dates and due dates on, but there are also weekly calendars, and there's a spot for every one of your classes. So you may want to write what you did in class each day and any important deadlines for those classes. And then put your schedule up where you can see it every day. I know I have mine on a Post-it on my computer, so I know what time class starts and what time class stops every day without having to look around the room and find it somewhere else. If you don't have a spot that you can put it up around you, put it in the front of your binder or in the top of your materials. We'd really like you to get into a routine of checking Canvas and email every day. In Canvas, you're going to be able to see what assignments are due or coming up. And if you check your email every day, you're going to see if your teacher or someone else has sent you an important message. Maybe there's a change about an assignment or reminders about due dates or something that's going to be happening in class. Now, Skyward is where all your grades are kept, and so it's a really good idea to look there at least once a week to make sure that all of the scores that you've gotten in every class have been entered accurately. You can also see if something is missing that you thought you had turned in, so you can go back and double check it. Now, be prepared to start class on time. And then it's really important that you plan some breaks for yourself, even during that independent time when you're working on assignments after class, because we want you to stay healthy. We want you to stay hydrated, have snacks, and get up and move around so that you don't get too sleepy, too tired, and you can be more successful. Altogether, do whatever it is that makes it work best for you in your workspace, in your own home, and we hope you have a very successful year.